Here we go then, the second day in Ninh Binh, and we've got to be perfectly honest, I don't know how much you're going to notice of this. The sun is setting and we've just left the guest house about 2 hours ago. Little girl was a little bit sick today, been throwing up. We've took it slow, we've had a little bit to eat, and now we've got about 2 hours, about 4 o'clock, so we've got about 2 hours before it gets super dark. Gotta be honest, the Vietnamese, they really do know how to pick their pretty spots for temples and viewpoints. Not a bad little view, I appreciate there's a few trees in the way, but it is dang beautiful down there. And a pretty little quaint sort of temple area. Here we go then, the quintessential Trang An boat ride. This is probably the most touristy spot I've ever been in Vietnam so far. It is absolute chaos. It's just heaving with tourists. It does look a really nice spot, and it should be a pretty nice trip down the river, through some caves, and to the King Kong Island at the end. So ticket price, for adults you're looking at 200,000 dong each. If you've got a kid with you and he squats down like Alfie did and makes himself look like he's under a meter, then you get him for 100,000. So in total 500,000, which is about £17. Nice, some little Trinh temple that we're pulling up here. This guy really can row the boat. He's seriously good at steering it. I'd have been in the rock face by now. So they said it's like the inland Halong Bay here, and I see exactly why they say that. Really does look very similar to when we were out on the kayak on Cat Bar Island. Really pretty. All these limestone cliffs just jutting up out the water. Fantastic. Really impressive. Pretty epic little caves going, or tunnels rather, going under the mountain again. Another Lord of the Rings quote. It's pretty sweet. Good they lit it up. These rocks are really freaking low. I'm actually lying down on the boat here. Man, this guy can drive the boat though. Watch your head, guys. From what I've been reading, they've actually made some of these caves a bit more accessible. Not entirely sure how. Maybe blasting. So this is the second cave that we've come through. It's called the Hang Van Cave. 400 meters long, that cave. Pretty impressive. I do believe this is one of the ones that's been blasted out. Some of them have been blasted out. It looks a little bit smooth, if you know what I mean. The first cave we went through was 1,000 kilometers, 1,000 meters, sorry, a whole kilometer long. I appreciate there's a shot of my feet in the picture. Reason being, it's uber chilling. What can I say? I mean, it's beautiful scenery. Slowly meandering down the river here. Doesn't get much better than this. The weather's not too hot, which is also pretty nice. You're not too hot, Al? How about you, Rob? You're rowing now. See your rowing technique, bro. Yeah, good at that.
Exercise.
Oh yes, exercise. Very good, sir. So from what they were saying, they've recreated the actual film set. When the movie people cleared out, they actually cleared out the whole set, and the Vietnam government decided to recreate what they'd already done so they could open it as a tourist spot. They also employed the people, the local Vietnamese people that were in the movie acting as extras. They've employed them to work in this area, so we might get some authentic kind of King Kong action going on here, guys. King Kong! So, chances of being able to get a shot of this without people in is going to be impossible. This place is really, really popular. I think I've said it earlier on, but this is probably the most busiest, popular place I've ever been in Southeast Asia. Pretty cool. But check it out. King Kong set. I think this is from the village scene with the local Aborigines. Pretty cool. I'll let you in on a little secret. I'm actually rather famous myself. I starred in a movie in Thailand, Blackbeard, made by Hallmark Productions. Not quite as prestigious as the King Kong movie, but still pretty cool. But this is a nice little setup. And I've got to be honest, this trip's been pretty cool. It's we're about 2 hours in, 2.25 hours in, so we're nearly 2/3 of the way. Yeah, pretty impressive. What do you think, guys? Pretty cool?
Amazing bird. Look.
Oh my goodness, it's a piece of the plane beyond those people. I mean, it's pretty basic, but it's pretty good. They've done these little thatch huts here. They look pretty cool. Check out what's inside. They've actually turned one into a toilet. So there it is, the quintessential trip around Ninh Binh. The boat trip on the river with the ladies, although we had a guy. It was a little bit pricey and there was a hell of a lot of people here. Was it worth it? Yeah, you know what it was. 3 hours rowing around the river, seeing all the caves and the little funky King Kong Island. We had a lot of fun and it was a good afternoon out. I can definitely recommend it. If you're in Ninh Binh, you've got a little bit of money in your pocket, go do the trip. It's well worth it and some great pictures and great shots to be had. So I think it's getting pretty late. We're going to try and hit a restaurant and then hopefully tomorrow we're going to be hitting Hoi Lu, the ancient city in Ninh Binh. But for now, thanks for watching. Take it easy. Bye for now.